If God is
Right.
consistently seeing me in a way that I refuse to see me, that affects not only my own capacity, but his capacity to be intimately involved in my life, because he can keep saying to me, you're worth it. You have what it takes. You can do this. I'm going to be in it with you. And your response is, I don't have what it takes. I can't do it. I'm a piece of crap. I,
Yeah.
I don't have worth or value.
Yeah.
Right. And so we immediately sort of cast him out of permission to speak that to us, because we respond with, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, and create that wall, the inaccessibility, the
Yeah.
impermeability to actually being able to be influenced by the way that God views us, which then
Right.
obviously directs and affects the way that we view others. Right? If we go into the room and our perspective is, I'm ineffectual, I'm not like these guys, I don't have all the characteristics or possess all the attributes that these other guys do. Well, what does that room become? It doesn't become a room of brothers who want the same thing as you, who are pursuing excellence and greatness in their life. They become competition. They become sources of comparison, right? And if I operate with others in comparison, you can guarantee you will find in
Yeah.
others not their gifting, their skill, their ability, their unique attributes that make them special, and you call that out in them. They become all the ways that you aren't, right?
Hmm.
Again, we talk a lot about, like, your brain is a predictive machine. You tell it to look for the good in others to reinforce the bad in you. You better believe it's going to do that, right? And
Yeah.
then self-respect is
Yeah.
further diminished. And
Yeah.
then with creation, the disconnection, which I think is more silent in the way that, but you don't take dominion over the earth. It affects your capacity to be able to go and influence creation the way that you were created and meant to exercise or express that dominion, right? And I think for most guys, that's expressed because of the world we live in taking jobs that aren't your purpose or calling. You find yourself doing something that you hate
Mm.
and sort of settling it. Well, I guess this is just going to be what it is. I guess I just have to deal with it. I'm going to
Yeah.
hate my job, and then I'll try, and with my other 4 hours a day, I'll try to make up for it.
Yeah.
Versus having this belief, you know what? Maybe, like Bishop T.D. Jakes says, maybe this is the thing that leads to the thing.
To the thing.
Right? Like that, well, maybe I'm not in what I want to be doing, but how is God shaping me in what I'm doing for the thing that I'm called to do? Which
Yeah.
requires the self-respect and the agency and the belief that, like, God has a call on my life and he has a purpose for me, and that there's worth there, that there's identity there, that there's a place in the story. And I think that's like what undergirds this lack of self-respect. It's I don't have a place in the story.
Right. Yeah. That's huge.